What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And yeah, your boy Doody typically doesn't do commentary videos on a Saturday night, but I was scrolling through YouTube and watching our boy Phil here on his DSP refap stream, and my eye caught me when he started talking about Mr. Beast and Angry Joe, but the main focus was Mr. Beast and how it very much annoyed me, and how Phil is just so close-minded and doesn't understand how the world works. So I decided, let me get my butt off the recliner, my comfortable recliner, come to my media room and make a video. And that's why I'm here, folks. I'm here to set Phil straight and essentially, hopefully, enlighten him to a point where he can open up his mind and be more of a critical thinker before he starts opening his mouth and blabbing about something he has no clue what he's talking about. Let's watch the video.
What a commentary on what they are actually now starting to call this charity porn, right? And we talked about it on my channel a little bit, and people had conversation. A lot of people seem to be of the opinion that Mr. Beast is a really great guy and everything he does is great, and above reproach and above criticism. And some of my opinions, I'm not going to share them all here today, but basically that charity is fine. But, I grew up in a Roman Catholic upbringing. That charity is very different from what other people think it is. That charity, in at least what I was taught when I was growing up, is that you do good things to help people. But number one, it should be a sacrifice of yours in order to help others. And number two, you don't benefit from it at all. It's supposed to be you actually giving of yourself to help others. That's true charity. And I guess what this is a criticism that, sure, perhaps Mr. Beast is taking in all this money and giving it to other people and doing good things with it. But then take a look. He has to make tons of videos about it. Has to make tons of money doing it. He has his own fast food chain trying to make money. And everything he does has to be monetized, making money, money, money. So is anything he's ever done actually be real charity? Or is it a cycle, endless cycle of do it to make more money so I can do the next thing to make more money, to do the next stunt to make more money, to make more money, to make more money? You see? And people are criticizing him now for it. I have no idea what the true story is behind him curing blindness because I didn't research that. All I'm doing is reading it as of from this video. That's what I think this is. This is a strong, harsh criticism of, sure, maybe he did something good, but then look at everything that comes with it. The massive attention, the constant media coverage, have to make a video about it, have to talk about it, have to publicize it, have to get more famous because of it, because the money train has to keep rolling, right? Why do you think their fucking money is pouring out of the gutters and everything here, right? The vents. So, there you go. Now, you can feel whatever you want. I really don't have an opinion either way because I don't know the full story. I would have to research the full story of that to have an opinion on it. I don't. I'm reacting to the criticism of it that obviously is in this video. So, okay.
Alrighty, so we heard Phil just talk about nonsense that he has no clue what he's talking about. First of all, a lot of people aren't talking about this. It's just him and a few other people who are jealous of Mr. Beast. And we all know that Phil is jealous of Mr. Beast because he's jealous of anyone more popular or have a bigger channel than him or make more money for him. As it relates to his whole Roman Catholicism and charity is private, he miscrews that completely. Because he states that you're supposed to do charity and you're not supposed to get any benefit whatsoever. Okay, what about the fact that you give to charity or you help someone and it makes you feel better, or you feel good? You're taking something. You're benefiting from it, because studies have shown that when you do something for other people, you feel good. You produce endorphins. You feel better. It gives you that kind of natural high, Phil. So, regardless of what you say, whether you gain financially or not, you're still gonna get a morale boost and feel good for actually doing that. Okay, Phil? Now, as it relates for you and your commentary regarding the endless cycle of Mr. Beast having to promote things, having to promote his video, having to shill or whatever, having to shill for products, having to constantly make videos so that he can make more money, so that he can give to charity, so that he can then make videos about it, and then he can promote the videos and then get money and then do that cycle, right? I'm gonna quickly destroy your argument in 1 second right here. So let me just pull up a quick little argument. or a little article here. Not even an article, a quick Google search. Okay, Phil? Let me find it here. Where are you? Done. Okay, so... Alright, I think I found it here. So Phil, of course, likes to talk about, that endless cycle of promoting, making money to give to charity so that he can make a video, so that he can make money, so that he can do more charity work and so on, right? Okay. Here is one of the biggest charities in the world, one of the most well-respected, loved, cherished American charities in the world, in America, but they do good work all over the world. It is Red Cross, the American Red Cross, right? The American Red Cross is, yes, a charity, and they run on donations, right, Phil? We agree there, right? How do you think they get those donations, Phil? They get those donations by doing ads. They get those donations by doing fundraisers. They do those donations by going out to companies and promoting their charity and getting money. And in return, they probably give them some type of sponsorship or not sponsor, they essentially give them some promotion or whatever, right, Phil? Very similar to a business, right? Right here, and you, Phil, you probably are under the impression that Red Cross, every single dollar they get, they use it to charity. They use it for charity, and that's wrong. No charity does that. The one thing that holds up the Red Cross is how much money they actually give back to to charity that they use for charitable work. So out of every dollar that they get, they use 90 cents out of every dollar for charitable work. That leaves 10 cents out of every dollar to pay what? Employees, run commercials, pay for the building, the structure, the employees, the benefits, everything that comes with running a charity. They use most of that 10 cents to pay for that. So you might say to yourself, well, wait a minute, if they're doing ads, if they're promoting their charity, isn't that, shilling? Aren't they benefiting from that? No, Phil. It's just like Mr. Beast. It's a business model. It's essentially a business model. The most successful charities in the world are run like a business. They're run like a business, and so is the Red Cross. So for every dollar that they get, they use 90 cents of that for charitable work. The other 10 cents is used, like I said, to pay for the employees, to pay for the board of directors, get a CEO salary, all that stuff, right? And they use some of that money and they put away some of it. So essentially, say out of the 10 cents out of every dollar, they may put 3 cents in a reserve, like in a bank account for a rainy day, for whatever reason. And then the other 7 cents they use to promote, do ads and all that stuff, Phil. Would you condemn the American Red Cross for doing that, Phil? Would you? They're essentially doing the same thing Mr. Beast is. They're promoting their charity or their business so that they can get donations, so that they can, provide for charity, to do charitable work. And then they promote themselves via ads, right? And doing, going to businesses and asking for business for sponsorships or whatever, right? Would you call that chilling, Phil? Would you call that a cycle of promotion and making money? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. They're doing what they need to do to maximize the amount of charity that they receive from across the board. Businesses, individuals, government agencies. They're maximizing how much money they can get so that they can do more charitable work, Phil. Do you understand that now? Can you see what Mr. Beast is doing now, Phil? Can you stop trashing him like you always do? Can you stop being jealous of him? Just because he makes money off of this, he earns a wage, right? And you wouldn't begrudge someone, Phil, for earning a wage, right? You of all people I know. You complain if you put a video up and it gets demonetized. That you complain that your hard work, you should be able to get paid for that, right, Phil? Even though, you may have borrowed someone's content or something like that, or borrow someone's music, right? You still believe that you were transformative enough that you should get paid for that, right, Phil? So what in the world is the difference between you, the American Red Cross, and Mr. Beast? Nothing. The only difference is that you're not successful. That's the biggest difference. And that's why you're jealous of Mr. Beast. And that's why you crap all over him whenever you can. And that's why you try to use religion and charity to denigrate Mr. Beast. I am willing to stake my whole fortune that you've never given anything to charity. Not a penny. Not when you were making money, you didn't give anything out, give anything to charity. And till this day today, you don't give anything to charity. And you simply use the excuse of, oh, charity is, that's a private matter between me and whatever. No. That's an excuse. You know why it's an excuse? Because the other day you were talking about this, the very same thing about Mr. Beast. And then you started talking about some of the charitable work you tried to do, or you did. I thought you said you weren't supposed to talk about your charity work. You can't have it both ways. So Phil, please stop talking about Mr. Beast. Please stop bashing him. And I'm not a Mr. Beast apologist. I enjoy his videos. I like watching the stuff he does. I like that he gives back to the community. I love that he, helps his friends out. He gives them jobs. They're very well-to-do, his friends. And he makes a pretty decent living. And he gives a good amount away of his money. I appreciate that, Phil. And until you start giving money away, Phil, or donating to charities, please keep your mouth shut. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.